Tuesday, May 10th. I just left Trimpi shelter at 8:25 a.m. Chilly morning, but not as bad as yesterday. It's day 53, Tuesday, May 10th. Everybody is headed to Partnership Shelter today because understandably you can get order pizzas there and other foods and they'll deliver them to the shelter. I'm skeptical. I see sitting there ordering something and having it not show up for 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. And then everybody's got to hover over the pizza and fight over it. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm headed today. So that's like 9 or 10 miles up the way. And there's some big climbs today. So I'd like to do another 17, which puts me close to Atkins, like a real short hike day, which would set me up for a nice Nero, so I wouldn't have to zero for Wednesday. But then I think it's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I don't know. I got to spend some time getting some service and figuring out what it is I'm doing here. Atkins is just like a couple little places right off the trail and a gas station for resupply. So looks like cheese sticks and Cliff Bars for the near future. So it's 11:40. I'm 2 miles from Partnership Shelter. I'm making good time today. Greg Morton stormed by me 2 miles into my trip. He was on a high, man. He was flying, and then I caught his ass and passed him, and I haven't seen him since. He made fun of me for not taking my Geritol, so that spiced me up a little. So a few other people are heading to Partnership Shelter, and sounds like they want to get that pizza deal where you can order and they bring it to the shelter on the highway there. I'm kind of interested in that, but I'm also not interested in boondoggles where it takes an hour or two for something to show up that tastes like shit. So since I'm making such good time, I'm gonna get there and see how I feel and throw off my pack, and if it's going well and everybody chips in, or if I get my own, whatever, I don't care. That sure would be a nice treat if it goes well, but my hopes aren't up. So Honey Baby just made me, I wouldn't call it reservations, but the guy at Relax Inn in Atkins took my name down for tomorrow night. So it's 17-1 or 17-2 yesterday, 10-2 or 10-3 the day before through the rocks and horses, which was kind of slow going and wet. 17 something today, so that puts me at a Nero for getting into Atkins, and it's a pretty seedy motel from what I can gather, but it gets the job done, and I can resupply at the gas station. If I'm lucky, maybe get a 6-pack of beer. And supposedly there's a really nice Mexican restaurant attached to the gas station. I mean, how good could it be attached to a gas station? But for me, it's a night of not having to eat hunched over a pot and the mosquitoes. So thank you, Rachel. Hopefully it goes well. She said the guy sounded a little crazy. So anyway, that's the update for now. Mount Rogers Recreational Headquarters, where they deliver food and pizza, supposedly. We'll see. As expected, the whole thing was a complete fucking boondoggle. There's a $30 minimum order after I ordered a pizza. I couldn't jack it up to I couldn't jack it up 3 more pieces just for the sake of ordering. Greg's deciding if he wants something. If he wants something, we'll split an order. Maybe we can get towards $30. Otherwise, I could give a fuck. I have already covered 10 miles today. I can get 7 miles and have a shitty Mexican meal tomorrow night instead. So another change of plans. Greg changed his mind. He decided we're getting 2 Greek pizzas and 2 liters of soda. That should bring the total close to $30. So they said they'll be here in 40 minutes. We'll see about that. Even if we leave here at 2:30, I mean, we already covered 10 miles today, so there's only 7 to go to the shelter. We'll see. That was a shit show. So Greg and I got 2 specialty pizzas. What was the name of that place? Someplace in Marion.
Perfect Pizza, I think.
Perfect Pizza. Perfect ripoff. I mean, the pizza was okay, but like, I could have eaten like half of it and been happy. We had to order a lot because they had a minimum order. We got these sodas, which we just threw out.
What, no dip?
Plus I've been here 3 hours now. I could be at the shelter by now. Now I got heartburn, and we're out $65. A delivery fee and a tip they want?
55.
$55. Don't worry about the pizza at Mount Rogers. It ain't worth it. Oh, not to heave it all on the trail. Or maybe right here. Excuse me. Fucha capesta. Big deal, right? I can't get over that pizza. It ruined my day. I should have kept going. Delivery charge, and he wants a tip. The way I see it, the driver should take it up with the restaurant. That pizza fucking place. No more hiker hype for me. Oh, let's get a pizza. Let's order a pizza and sit around for 2 hours. I've been nothing but thirsty since I ate half of that thing. I want to take the other half, and it wasn't worth the Ziploc bag I dedicated to saving 2 or 3 pieces. Oh, I'm irritated. It's still going through my head whether or not I'm going to end this trip early or not. 17 miles yesterday, 17 miles today, resupply tomorrow, get some fucking ramen noodle, get some rice, whatever. Yawn, eat some shitty pizza, sleep in some bed with bed bugs. Try not to kill myself. Shit show. How do people stand this? It's so pointless. Just like the rest of my life, I suppose. I still got that paracord back here. Tired in a balanced kind of way. I don't think it's an issue, it's just they're sore. Yesterday I mentioned that I was kind of experimenting with changing the periodicity of my stepping, which was probably a bad term in the electrical sense or any other sense where you talk about sinusoids. I guess the correct term maybe was closer to reducing the duty cycle in which my feet are in contact with any root or rock in particular. So it's kind of like skateboarding or mountain biking, where you look ahead and drive through the obstacles rather than focus on where you are in time. It kind of helps you push through the events in a smooth and seamless fashion. You're just kind of hopping and skipping through the obstacles. Now I kind of knew that, but like when you're always in pain or afraid of falling because you can't see so good with your glasses, it's really hard to overcome. But now as I'm coming out of the pain and seem to be getting stronger and healing, I feel more comfortable with that technique, and it sped up my day. I was really making good time today. It wasn't particularly easy because there was a lot of pointless ups and downs and a lot of rocks, a lot of roots. But I was, what usually I do in 2 miles an hour, I was, I did like 10 miles in 4 hours this morning. And now I'm 0.7 from, the hell is it, Chatfield shelter. I just looked and I can't remember. Chatfield? Anyway. So 0.7 from there. They say there's only 2 tent sites. A lot of people got off trail at the Mount Rogers recreational headquarters to go into Marion and resupply. I passed 3 people. I have a feeling there's at least 2 ahead of me. I don't know if they're staying in a shelter or tents. Bottom line is, if I can't get a tent site at Chatfield shelter, I'll correct myself later in this video if that's wrong. I might be pushing even closer to Atkins and staying at a campsite. That's what Greg Morton's doing. He's behind me, but he wants to do 20 into the campsites right before Atkins. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just want to mainly talk about what's been bothering me all day. While I was talking about periodicity of my feet going down the trail. I know some of my super intelligent, highly critical friends out there that are higher thinkers can't wait to catch me in a slough. So even though it'll be the next video, it'll be an I gotcha moment. See, I was thinking about it. I'm not a complete fucking moron out here. Well, I am, but it's getting to feel like a jungle out here. I just watered up back there last. Just wanted to make sure I have water, given how thirsty I am from that shitty pizza. Dwell time might have been a better term. All my genius engineering friends weigh in on that one. Well, we got a bit of a pitch here, and it was all rocky, so it was tough getting the stakes in, but we're gonna make it work. Chatfield Memorial Shelter. Chatfield, not sure what I said before. Only 4 people here. A nice stream, plenty of water, even though I already watered up. Be nice to hear a little stream go by. Hopefully it doesn't get foggy in here and we wake up in another cloud bank soaking wet, but I think we're okay. What was that, 16.8 today? Yeah, I think it was 16.8.
I'm gonna call it 17.
We'll call it 17. Walking around at the recreation center. Trying to dry my sleeping bag. All right. Good night.